What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Live, episode 104, Topic 1. I'm Alex. This is our conversational show, a show that airs every other week, normally on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, for this week's episode, I want to actually have 5 topics. We used to have 5 topics back in the day. So, we're going to be talking about random things in every single one. We're kind of gearing the second half, the last 2-3 topics, towards end of the year content for the channel. But for this video, I want to make a topic pretty specific to one thing, maybe even just one kind of entertainment medium that people may or may not even like, and that's Green Day. I want to talk about Green Day a little bit in terms of a new album coming in 2019. So, I made a video actually a while back, and it was on a podcast Now Live as well, and I talked about is a 2019 Green Day Dookie tour coming because of the anniversary of Dookie next year, big anniversary of Dookie, and it seemed like all the signs were pointing that Green Day would be doing a tour for that album anniversary, but now we had word that Billie Joe Armstrong is writing songs for Green Day for a brand new album. So I think it makes a ton of sense to have a brand new album for Green Day come out. It's been actually since 2016, since Revolution Radio came out. And I think there's a lot of pros and actually a couple cons to a new Green Day album. And I think I'm going to be really excited to hear it and to kind of talk about it. And I'll be talking about the content for Green Day that I want to do on the channel in 2019. I want to talk about that in future topics. But in terms of just a brand new album, I think definitely 2019 is a good time. It will have been 3 years after the last music from them. And I feel like it's going to be pretty heavy into anti-Trump in a way. And I really honestly don't need that for them. But at the same time, I've come to that you have to kind of separate musician from actual person. And, I still love Green Day's music. I love what it means. I love just the sound of it. I love the guitar work. I love the drums. I love the bass. So, you can look for different things in music, even if the message is something that maybe you don't always necessarily agree upon. They were a big voice in the anti-Trump thing back in 2016 into 2017 when they went on tour. They were very heavy into that, and to be honest, to me, it got rather annoying. Okay, but at the same point, I really loved a lot of the songs on Revolution Radio. That was some of their best music since 21st Century Breakdown. I thought Still Breathing. There was a lot of really good songs. Somewhere Now and Forever Now, especially Forever Now. Ordinary World, which is kind of a Green Day song, kind of just a Billie Joe Armstrong song. But it definitely seems like 2019 is a good time for this, and it makes sense with the previous rumors that they would be going on tour for this anniversary, and maybe they do that for like a mini thing, and that would really bring a lot of people to the band, right? It would bring a lot of awareness to the band and a lot of hype to them, and then they say, hey, we're doing this tour right now, and then a couple months after this tour, we're releasing our brand new album, and then we're going to go on tour again, a worldwide tour to support the album, and that makes a lot of sense. And I feel like that is what they're going to do, and I'm very excited. Green Day is still my second favorite band of all time. They used to be my absolute favorite band of all time. They got me into music. They were really the first band I ever really started listening to. They're the reason I play the guitar. I started playing the guitar. I've been playing guitar for 13 years, and they're the reason why. They didn't keep me into that craft, but they definitely got me into it, and I really appreciate a lot of the music that they've made. I think they're a phenomenal band. So, again, a topic that's pretty heavy onto one band and one even thing in terms of Green Day, but I really love them. It's a big passion of mine, this band and music just in general. But I really would love to hear a brand new album. I always get excited when they release new music. I'd love to see what they do. I know it's probably going to be heavily politicized, but at the same time, I think they can still make some really fantastic music. And American Idiot even was very much geared towards obviously George Bush. But at the same time, it was just an album that if you just listened to it, it was still phenomenal, and it told a really nice story of the Jesus of Suburbia. And it did such a good job that you listen to that and you don't and it doesn't really force the message down your throat. So if they were to do another heavy thing against Trump, although I'm a Trump supporter and I like him, I'd still listen to it. Firstly, I'd still completely listen to the album, and secondly, if they do it right, if they do it the way not even right, the way I would want them to do it, and say they make an American Idiot Part 2, not called American Idiot, but a lot of themes and in the same kind of vein as American Idiot, that would 100%, I would sign up for that in a second, even though it would be anti what I support. So, let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this? Do you think we're getting a new Green Day album in 2019? I feel like it has to happen. If he's writing new music, it doesn't take all that long to throw together an album. I feel like they could be recording early into 2019 and have the album come out by the fall, have it come out September, October, which, Revolution Radio, I believe, also came out in October, and Uno, Dos, and Tre also came out in that same time period. So they like to do that over the last, say, decade. They like to have their albums come out in the fall. So I definitely think that's what's going to happen. But let me know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys are updated on future videos that we upload on the channel. And I hope to see you guys for topic 2. Have a very nice Christmas Eve. I understand today is Christmas Eve. So I hope you guys are having a ton of fun and looking forward to Christmas Day. And, if you want to spend some time with me talking about a random topic tomorrow, I'd love to do that with you. But enjoy your Christmas as well. And I'll see you on the next topic.